Connecting is part of my DNA, and I think the thing that makes me is my fascination with the question of what are the big pivot points in people's lives that make a difference. I'm Adam Miller, the host of the MBA Candidate Podcast. Welcome to the show, Jazz.
Thank you for having me, Adam.
So appreciative of your time. What was your childhood like?
My childhood was pretty typical of an average first-generation immigrant or a child of first-generation immigrants.
The MBA Candidate Podcast is really a way to show people that they also can get into business school, but they don't have to have the perfect background. The idea is to inspire people through authenticity. Each of the guests in the show is someone who comes from a different top 20 program and how they came to that point. What I expected to hear while doing the podcast was really polished stories about what people had done right before coming to business school and what they wanted to get out of the experience so that they could get this next job. But instead, most of what the show actually highlights is people's childhoods and what they want to do 25 years after graduating. So for example, I've talked to people about depression, sexual orientation, race, discrimination, and what it means to really be a person. Gary is another great example of an inspiring guest that I've had on the show. He's 35 when he applied to Tuck, and he grew up with severe bouts of depression. Both of his parents passed away.
I'm a citizen of the Muskogee Creek Nation. I'm Native American. I've lived in Oklahoma, specifically in the former Creek Reservation, pretty much my entire life between the ages of 9 and now. To take a step back, I had grown up in a community that was like white and Hispanic and Asian and Black, and I went to a community that was almost all Native American, almost all Creek. And so in a way, I went into a community that was people like me, but also people who were unlike me. It was a very odd feeling.
I knew the podcast was successful when people started randomly reaching out to me on LinkedIn. To this point, I've actually helped probably close to 50 people, and 3 of those people are now here at Darden in the class of 2021. I really think hard about the people who helped me along the way, and I know how much it meant to me when they helped. So whenever someone thanks me, I really try to stop and say, I'm honored to do it. And I just hope that you now pay that forward to the next wave of people doing the same.